second hour of Concierge Collection. And there are people watching this show that they are diehard feather sleepers. And if you are, I'm gonna tell you, you have come to the right place for a real feather bed. They use feathers, not down, for a feather bed because you need the full feather for support. You need the down for the loft. For $79.95, this is by far the most unbeatable price for a feather bed that I have seen in America. Well, for 5 inches and great loft fill.
Well,
right?
And not only that, you're getting the feather bed and you're getting a removable washable cover with it. I know, I had to reread, I'm like, really? Look at that, you're getting the feather bed itself with all of that baffle box construction. Totally packed with that framing, that 5-inch gusset on the side, and then you get a perfectly made microfiber cover so that now you can just peel this off when you're washing your sheets and throw it in the wash.
Smart.
Genius, right?
Very smart. I've never seen that before.
I haven't either, and you know, this is a very affordable feather bed, because if you look at feather beds at this price point, you can maybe find a twin size. You might be able to find one that's like 3 inches, maybe 4. This is a full 5 inches. And I will tell you, I'm a huge fan of feather beds. I've had one ever since I traveled to New York for a market years ago, and I got in this bed, and there was something unique about it. It felt so good. You kind of sunk down into it, and it was so comfortable. I looked underneath, and it was a feather bed. I've given these as gifts. I've had one on my bed for years, and it's because it is that just really body-hugging comfort. And also, it's great for temperature regulation. But let's look at the features, because this one's packed with features. Okay.
We're gonna go through this feature sheet, and as Ellen takes us through this, we'd love to hear your testimonials if you're ordering a feather bed. Take us through.
Yes, definitely. This is got the white duck feathers inside, and Bill's right. I'll tell you why you want feathers instead of just down in a feather bed. 5-inch gusset, so it really gives you that loft. It's not a pinched construction, so nothing is restricted. And the baffle box is gonna keep all the feathers evenly distributed underneath your body. You've got extremely fine threads and softness for comfort. Remember, that cover is all microfiber and washable. Brush yarns for that soft feel, and you can machine wash and tumble dry the cover. We don't usually do that, so it's a big deal to have that. At the same time, let's talk feathers. You know, not only are they there for support, but they're very clean. And Bill was alluding to that fact earlier. You know, you need that quill because it's like a spring system in the feather bed. You can see the down there at the bottom to add that loft, but these are super squeaky clean feathers underneath you to give you that. I always think of bed and breakfast, don't you think? It's like comfort food for your bed. Yeah.
This is what they do, not only in bed and breakfast, but also like in 5-star hotels.
If you travel to Europe,
beds on the mattress so that when you sleep there, you want to come back. Yeah. I mean, they want you back. Most of the hotels in Vegas, they want you there because they make their money not just off of the casino. They make it off of residency in the hotel. They make it off of foods and beverage services. I'm going to tell you something. This is going to give you that 5-star hotel night in your bedroom at $79.95, and you're gonna own it. Now, the other thing is that it's constructed so well that the feathers will stay in the location that they were meant to be in.
I'm glad you said that.
They're not gonna shift where your feathers are all down here at the end of the night.
That baffling on the bottom, you know, that you see throughout the feather bed is really gonna give you individualized pockets of feather and down so that you can see it's evenly distributed. I love the cover because it really gives you 2 lines of defense against those quills. So we use a downproof cover on the feather bed itself, and then you have that microfiber cover on it so that you can remove it and wash it. I will say the other great thing about sleeping on a feather bed is the temperature regulation. I want to talk to that because right now it's cold, and so you know, a feather bed will help to insulate you. You'll climb into your bed, kind of hugs you, it gives you that airflow underneath and around your body. And in the summertime, same thing. You get airflow, you know, especially if you have like a memory foam mattress that doesn't tend to breathe, it tends to heat up. You put one of these on top and you will get that airflow. It feels so good.
You know, Ellen, you and I presented these before, but I don't think we've ever had California King. So we have twin full queen, king, and California King, and they're all priced average at $79.95. If you go on the internet, good luck trying to find a California King feather bed. Right. Especially at this price, and reduce shipping to $5.95.
Wow.
Because this is a big box.
This is a big box. And I will say too, with the FlexPay, very important. I love FlexPay on foundation pieces because, you know, if you've never ever tried a feather bed, $20. Under $20, get it home, sleep on it. I always say with a feather bed, you don't need 30 days, you'll know in one night. Wouldn't you say?
You'll
it's
know
dramatic.
immediately.
Yeah.
And you know, this is the first presentation of the day and the final presentation of the day. So you are not going to see this Featherbed like, you know, on the air every couple of hours. If you want it, it was saved for this show. It is on 4 flexible payments only until midnight for $19.99. And if you ordered, let's say, the set of sheets earlier, you get 50% off this shipping. So it makes it $2.50,
wow.
$2.50 for us to deliver this Featherbed to your home and any address. Even if it's a walk-up, they'll deliver it in the continental United States.
And that's so nice because you don't want to have to go out and lug this home. You know, this is a big box, a big purchase. And I'll tell you, too, if you have an older mattress, if you are suffering, trying to get to bed at night, get to sleep at night on that uncomfortable mattress, try this. I mean, you look at it. It's the size of a mattress that you're putting on top. It's actually, look at this, it's actually the size of a pillow. And I want you to think about that for a minute. We sell feather pillows for $49.95 for a pillow.
I know, for one pillow.
Look at this. You can choose your size and think how many pillows of feathers it would take to fill one of these feather beds. It gives you an idea of the value and the quality and how nice this is, because if you want the feel of a feather pillow underneath your entire body, head to toe, this is the one to get.
Okay, while you're ordering the Featherbed, just as a heads up, because we're doing this for President's Day weekend, the set of 4 pillows will come boxed, and they're at a very special 4 flex price for
$5.
$5.49 to get them home. It's like $21.95 for 4 pillows. You know what most people use these for? Guest pillows and sham pillows.
Yes, they're great to have extra in the linen closet. And you know what? They're washable. So you can wash those and really keep them fresh.
And they come in blue, lavender, or pink, which isn't the pink.
It's a nice, and you know, when we do those pillow sets, we really give you a universal fill. So it's a good anybody, everybody pillow. I want to show you a couple things on this Featherbed that really make it different. It comes with a cover. Now, traditionally, I've sold Featherbeds here for years. And traditionally, the covers were extra $30 or more. We're not charging you anything. This cover comes with your Featherbed purchase. You're getting a great buy on the Featherbed. And here I want you to see, because this is a cotton cover. It's a downproof cover. You can see all the stitching. That's not just surface stitching. Those are walls of fabric that go down so that every bit of feathers has its own little pillow compartment so that it doesn't shift around. You don't get the blank areas underneath your body with this Featherbed.
Ellen's gonna think I'm crazy, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Uh-oh, what are you doing?
I did this the very first time that we offered a Featherbed. I'm gonna do a jelly roll.
Oh, here, let's put the cover on and I'll help you do that.
You wanna
put
do it
that
on or off?
Yeah, let's do it on.
Okay, put it on.
That's a nice I like, too, that you don't have to zip the whole thing. It just
fits.
Don't you like that?
Too.
I like it's really easy.
This is how much foul we're sending you.
And this is a full queen. This is a queen size.
Foul feathers.
It's a queen size, so imagine a king.
Sideways.
You're getting more.
You wanna bring this to the front?
There you go.
Look at this. This is being shipped to you for $5.95. And if you bought a set of sheets or the pillows, it's $2.50. Marcia in Missouri owns this Featherbed.
Oh, good.
Marcia, let's say hi. Welcome in, Marcia. Marcia, you're live on the program. We heard you own this Featherbed.
Yes, it's awesome. I was telling the producer that I have first started out on Featherbed when I was a child with my grandparents. And, you know, the feathers stuck through. And then I went to Germany, and that's all they have is Featherbeds. And it just, you know, when I got back and found these, I was just like, and I have these pillows, too.
Oh, nice. So what's it like sleeping on this Featherbed? Tell our customers who don't know.
It's just so awesome. You just kind of, like she said, you kind of sink in. And, you know, the bed you were talking about in New York, and it is awesome. It's well worth. This is a very good price. In Germany, they're like $300.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, they're very expensive.
You know, the thing is, Marcia, we deal directly with our manufacturers, so there's really not a middleman, and it's so nice that we could pass on these savings to customers like you.
Oh, yes, and, you know, once you have one, you will never not want to have it.
It's true, isn't it? I've had one. I wanted to travel with it. I love it so much.
Exactly. Or you go to somebody's house, you want to take it with you.
Yes, it really is. Sure. Thank you so much, Marcia. What a great call.
Thank you, and I appreciate you all, and the price is awesome.
Thank you.
Four flex space, wow.
I know,
I mean, and you know, if you or whoever was ordering one applies for the HSN card today, Marcia, they get an extra $10 off with their first single item purchase.
Wow, that's a great deal.
See that? So that's good too. Well, thank you for being part of our show.
Thank you for offering these.
Marsha.
That's a great job.
You're welcome. It seems like, and you understand them, so that's nice. And it's nice to share with the rest of our viewing community the difference, because a lot of people in Germany and also in all of Europe understand feather beds, because that's kind of like, it's like a practice there that they start at a very young age. That's like the thing. For extra added comfort. Plus, it gets very cold in certain European, cities and states.
Well, and if you think about it,
cities and countries,
$300, that's a lot of money. But and then when you break it down, and it's something that you have for years and you sleep on every single night, that's why this price is a little crazy. Because if you can make a difference in how quickly you can fall asleep, how comfortable your bed is, wouldn't you want to do it? I mean, and this is such a small investment to get this home for under a $20 bill and start enjoying it right now.
You know what?
When it's cold out and you want to nestle in your bed.
Put that fiber, the Featherbed cover over this on your mattress. You'll never get out of bed.
Oh, you'll never get out of bed.
You'll never get out of bed.
But remember, with this one, too, you do get that removable cover. I love that it just kind of slips on. So, I would take this and I'd wash it every time I wash my sheets. It's simple, right?
Sure.
Just take it off, throw it in the laundry. It's microfiber, so it's going to hold up. It'll give you that protection. It'll give you that washability. And at the same time, it'll dry super fast. These feathers in here are so clean, so you're going to get that great support. You're going to get that great loft. 5-inch gusset, one of the largest feather beds that we carry. And what a value. If you have a king-size bed, even if you have a queen-size bed, this is such an exceptional buy.
It is so nice. It insulates you from the bottom up. So if you are really a cold sleeper, and at night, especially this winter, it's been so cold, you will slip under your covers. And that's what feathers do for fowl. It insulates their body. It makes them nice and warm in the winter, and then it keeps them cool in the summer.
Yes, definitely. And that is the funny thing about it, because I live in Florida. We have crazy weather, but it's hot most of the time. I have a feather bed on my bed. It's one of those things that just like our caller said, when you get used to it, you can't sleep without it. You couldn't pry it off my bed. And this one is a big one. It's not a 3 or 4 inch. It's a full 5-inch gusseted feather bed. It's very rare, and Bill knows, it's very rare that we get feather beds in and to get them on sale
especially
like this.
in twin, full, queen, king. And if you live where you have a California King mattress, I don't think we've ever offered a feather bed in California King. There's only 200 remaining in the Cal King, incidentally. And this is the very first and the only presentation scheduled for the day. So if you're thinking, well, Ellen will be back on later, let me think about it for a while.
For the day.
Let me tell you a little shopping secret at HSN. This is a big shopping secret. If you're like right now impulsively thinking you really want this, but you're uncertain. I get uncertain about certain things. Get it in your shopping cart to reserve your size. You have until midnight to change your mind. So it won't ship until midnight at any cost. So at least you'll have it on reserve in case you decide you want it, but you gotta do it now. If you don't do it now and that California King sells out, you're gonna be like, dag nabbit.
Well, and not only that, the difference today is it's $10 off. The shipping is usually $8.95, $9.95 because it's a big box.
Oh, I know.
And the flex pay is big this weekend.
I want to remind everybody
too. Flex pay, $20.
If they apply for that HSN card and you get that, you'll get $10 off your first single item purchase, which may not sound like a lot, but I'll tell you what else you get to participate in. Extra flex events. When we have those, whatever the item is, if it's not on Flex, it'll be on Flex for at least one extra Flex. And even if it's on 5, then it'll be on 6 and so forth. Now, this is not an extra Flex event. We just went ahead and went crazy. This is on 4 Flex for the weekend only, and that's only until midnight tonight, because at midnight, President's Day and President's Weekend will be over. $19.99 shipped to any address, and if you buy this